Well, hey friends, so as I'm putting this video together, I realized that I never even filmed what I got in my advent from Stephanie. And it is the YSL Percature Satin Lipstick in red. Now, I'm not a lipstick wearer and I'm not a red lipstick wearer, but I am going to be wearing this lipstick because it's time to be a little bold, I guess. So anyway, I'm putting this video together in bits and pieces. It's not all going to be perfectly cohesive because it was such a busy day. I had to put it together. Like, I would just pick up the camera and film when I could as the day kind of unfolded. So I'm having to do a lot of editing. So we're starting off this vlog with an apology of how weird it's all going to tie together. I'm going to do the best I can to like call on the editing angels to help me pull this together. But I've already ended it. Like, I filmed an ending to this vlog and then started to piece it together and was like, nah, this isn't gonna work. So anyway, now you know what I got. It's beautiful and I have tried it on, and I sent a picture to Stephanie this morning, and yeah, it actually looks really good on me. I'm not gonna lie. Never thought I was a red gal. But anyway, I'm going to finish putting this video together, so we're just going to roll with it. Well, hey there. I am going to, I have the heat up full blast because it is a very cold day. And I am making a Starbucks run. I need coffee. I need caffeine. I need something to warm me up. So I am going to go to Starbucks and grab a drink. And then I am headed over to my dad's shop. I'm going to, is it right on that? Yes. Okay. Headed over to my dad's shop, and I'm going to look for things that I can use in my booth. I want the doors that are back there, so wish me luck, people. Wish me luck. This has not been easy, but I finally got the door from back there over top of this piece of furniture that is completely ruined. That used to be my mom's hutch. It is a disaster in here. I'm ashamed of it. My dad would be rolling over in his grave if he saw this. You know, this is what happens when you just abandon something and people just, random people just come by and dump their trash and go in and out. We never locked it or anything. So this is kind of what happens. It is bitter cold, but I've successfully went Junkin in my dad's shop and I found some treasures. So yeah, this is the sad remnants of my childhood, pretty much. This was my dad's greenhouse. Well, one of them. And our land goes all the way back. Our horses used to be on the other side of that tree line. There's a barn right there that used to hold horses and pigs. Dad had all these barrels because he believed on using the land as much as possible. So he would catch all of his rainwater, and that's what we used to water all the gardens with. This was the woodworking shop that was here. He had other shops and places that he stored and did mill work. and warehouses and stuff, but this was the one at home. And he had plants that went all along here. And there's still equipment that gets used. We allow people to store their equipment here because there's a lot of land that's not being used. And there are people that Dad's known for years or has always wanted to help people out. And if they need a place to store their trailers or something, he lets them. Our chicken coop. It's been so long since my dad has had gardens or anything here, but there was a garden in between here and here. And there was all of this was a garden. There were gardens everywhere. And it's so sad to come here sometimes and, you know, just remember where I grew up and all the memories, but they're all good. I mean, it's sad because I miss it, of course, and it's sad because nobody lives here and takes care of any of this anymore, and it's just sitting here. And I know for myself, I can't really speak for my brothers, but for myself, I don't have the emotional bandwidth to deal with it. I just don't. And that's okay. That is okay. I don't want this vlog to be a downer, but at the same time, you know, here I am and I'm starting another journey in life. That's the way life is. And in this journey, this wonderful journey of getting a booth, I wanted to come here, and I knew that there were some treasures, and I wanted to come and gather those treasures. And I did. So, okay, I'm interrupting the vlog again because I want to say here that my background is in psychology. So I kind of know what's happening within my own brain. I'm getting to the point where I'm willing to, it's not going to pain me to look back. It's not going to pain me to have vintage things around me. And that's probably why I want vintage and old things all the time. Especially now more than I ever did. And I think it's because I'm finally at peace with remembering. And that maybe that doesn't make sense to some of you, but it does make sense to me. And so going back, I want to say that going back to the old home place and not having the bandwidth, I haven't had the bandwidth to keep up with it. And I haven't had the bandwidth to want any of that stuff ever again. I was fine letting it go. I was fine not seeing it, not being in it. I would fight tooth and nail whenever Art would suggest going. I would fight tooth and nail and say, no, I don't want anything. I don't want to go through it. I don't. And now that it's gotten to the point where it has gotten, other people have gone through it. Other people have taken things. I was very rash about when I went back and took very few things. And then I've let it go. And now here I am going back and I'm digging, and there's not much left that I can grab, but I'm happy with what I have, and I'm going to move forward with looking for vintage things that remind me of my childhood. And maybe I'll find treasures that my mom and my dad had that might not have been theirs, but it would have been something that they did have at one time, and I'll be able to remember that and hold those things very dear to my heart and pray for the people that let them go. So anyway, I just wanted to interrupt so I could clarify what I was saying about not having the bandwidth to be in that space. And while I'm here, I'm taking a look around and just remembering Dad and Christmas is past and how there used to be smoke coming out of there and the smell of the shop, and he'd be making gifts because everything that Dad gave was handmade. So I think I get it from him. Definitely get it from him. Okay, so I have the doors cleaned up And look, I'm so thrilled with them. Oh my gosh. I think I'm gonna paint these black and distress them. My dad would not like that. He always liked the natural wood, but these have seen better days. And I think he'd be fine with me doing what I'm doing. Honestly, I think that he'd be perfectly fine. But if it was like 20 years ago or 30 years ago, my dad would be like, no, we can stain them darker, but don't paint them. But I'm painting them. I'm painting them black and distressing them. And I'm going to use this as one of my walls in my booth, and I'm so excited. The other doors, there's two of them. They're identical. There's this one, and then there's one behind it. And what I'm gonna do with these, I've already gotten the first layer of dirt off of all these doors and all the things that I brought home today. But what I'm gonna do is paint these white, or kind of an off-white, like an antique white, and then I'm going to distress them. I'm gonna be removing these and then placing them back on after I do the distressing. So that's what's gonna happen with those. And these, I'm gonna get Art to hinge them together for me, or I could hinge them together myself, but I wanna hinge them together and use those as walls as well. And what I'm gonna do is look for antique or vintage hinges. It already has a hinge on one, but it's missing the one at the bottom, I believe. So we're gonna do some work on them, and those will be my walls. Alrighty guys, now this is the rest of the stuff that I got from Dad's shop. I got the trees. I used to put these outside on the front porch every year, and I don't remember why or how they ended up in the shop, but when I saw them, I was like, oh my gosh, I remember these. These are they're extremely old, extremely old. They're falling apart, so they're extremely delicate. I did try to, as I was cleaning them and shaping them the best that I could without breaking them, because the fallout is a lot, but also the branches themselves are very brittle, so they're falling off. So I need to be very careful. I think they still have a lot of use left in them. I just need to give them some TLC, and I intend to do so, so I'm excited about that. And then, of course, this had, it was filled, every compartment was filled with screws and nails and whatnot. So I emptied it of that, I've cleaned it up, and I'm gonna stain it, I think, and give it a little bit more TLC. And then I'm going to be staging that. I just love, 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 love it. I'm so excited I got it. That's just a whistle that was out of my car. That is not from Dad's shop. I was cleaning out my car. I did get that done today too. I got some terracotta pots. This is an old red pail with a clip on it that I need to get off of. And then I just put these in here because I still need to, I've gotten all the first layer of dirt off of everything, but everything still needs to be cleaned even more. So, but it's clean enough to come in and put on my table for right now and show you guys. So I have this garland I'm going to be cleaning up. One of them is kind of broken. The beads are coming off, so I need to fix that. These are also very old. This is also very old. This, my mom used to hang this on the door at Christmas. And for as old as it is, it's actually holding up pretty nice. It does have some rust on the back side, but that's okay. I'm okay with that. And then just a wreath hanger. It's a cast iron one, so it is very heavy. And the wagon. It's a radio flyer wagon. And yeah, I remember this. I do. I remember this. So this brings back a lot of memories, and I love it. I love that it's rusted and everything. I'm so excited to have it. This is my favorite thing that I brought home today, though, because I was looking for an old vintage record to put at the Victrola, and lo and behold, here's one from my very own childhood. I can't believe my dad saved this. This is crazy. So I'm so excited to have it. The record is inside of it. I'm so excited. I wonder if it has a date on it. I'm going to look and see if it has a date. Let me see. It was printed in the U.S. Huh. It does not have a date on the cover. I wonder if it does on the record. Huh. Tinkerbell Records. There's no date. Maybe I can Google Lens it and find out how old it actually is. It is for sure vintage, so we'll leave that there. I got a box of matches. As silly as it is, I took this thing of unopened tissues. I don't know, nostalgia. All right, and then my dad's Bibles. He's got stuff in them, so I'm excited to look through. I think this will be really cool to look at and kind of go through and see all the cards and stuff that he's stored in here. That'll be cool. And then this is super old with the key, but I don't think this, it might be the key that goes to it, but I don't know for sure. And then of course, one of his old bags, random, he used to put all kinds of stuff in bags and just lay them about. So this is one that had his fishing stuff and then a tape measure, go figure. And then old horse shoes. These are actually horseshoes from the horses that we used to have, I believe. So I just thought they were cool, and that's why I brought those home. And then from the store, I got, look at this guy. Is he not cute? He is super cute. I do not think that he's necessarily vintage. He could be. I'm not 100% sure. But he was, oops, I dropped him. He was $2. How cute is he? I love him. So I got him. And then I got glass Santas. I'll have to get him out of the bag so I can show you. Hold on. All right, so here are the glass Santas. These were only $1. And you should be able to put them on your tree. And, you know, oh, she put it, oh, $1.50. Light cover. She left one of the tags on. Usually they don't leave the tags on because the vendor needs their money. So that's odd. There's this one. I've never seen these before. I'm not going to be putting them on the tree, though. What I think I might do, this one's missing its stopper to put on the tree anyway. What I want to do is stage them differently. Oh, she left them on here. All right. That's so funny. Okay, one more. I think this is the last one. I think they're very unique. Like I said, I've never seen anything like these. So cool. Okay, and then I got the salt and pepper shaker, Mr. and Mrs. Claus. There's Mr. Claus. There's Mrs. Claus. And then this was $1. This was at the hospice store. Look at that. Is that not cute? I just love it. And then I got this little pail. It is a Coca-Cola pail for $3. It is from 2012. So it's not that old, but it's still cool. I got this mug. It is not vintage, but I liked it. It's very unique looking to me. And I thought I could put a tree in his head. It's made in China. 'Tis the season. I wonder where these came from. If you guys know, let me know. And then for 50 cents, I got all these plastic Santa cups. So I thought that was cute. And that is it. I lied. That's not it. And the mirrors. So I've cleaned them up. And what I'm going to do is sand them, give them a base paint of coat, and then I am going to put rub and buff on them to give them a gold frame look. I think that will be really pretty. Maggie likes them. You can see the mess all around me. But this one's extremely heavy. The other one's not as heavy. A base paint of coat? No. A base coat of paint. See how busy I've been?
You ready?
Yes, we're ready.
Oh. Okay. Oh, I'm gonna rip this off the wall. Maggie, who's the best dog? Who's the best? Oh, come on. There you go.
Yay! Good girl.
All right. Let's see. I'm way behind. I got a few days.
Yeah, you do. What day are you on? 9?
Yeah.
Or 10?
I'm on 10 now.
Okay, so 10.
Snowman.
What is it?
Okay,
Oh, it's a snowman.
Yeah, this is really... Oops, I jumped ahead. I don't have my glasses.
That's okay. Just do...
Sorry. It's okay. Sorry, redo. Oh, my glasses.
That's okay.
Another Santa Claus.
Okay.
This is really bad. You know, I just got back from the gym. This is not really a good idea. This is terrible. Let's see, 10. Oh, a little drummer guy again. And 12?
Yes. Did you do 11?
Yes, I just
Okay.
did 11.
Sorry.
And another Santa. I'm killing on the Santas today. 2 Santas and a drummer boy.
It would be better if they had like filling, don't you think?
Yes, that would be.
Next year we'll have to find one with filling.
You want to get maybe a healthy one?
Oh, yeah, we could do that. We'll have to look together.
All right. Happy holidays. Go ahead and jump in the shower.
Yay! Thanks, honey. Alrighty. I am exhausted. So it is late in the evening and I haven't even started dinner yet. So I'm going to put a meatloaf in the oven. Thank you, Megs. No. I'm going to put a meatloaf in the oven so that it can cook while I'm getting a shower. Art's already up getting a shower. And actually, yeah, I'm just going to get a shower. I'm not washing my hair, though, because I need to keep it dirty for when Brittany does it on Friday. I just feel like it's bad luck if I wash my hair before I get it done. I just don't do it. The week of getting my hair done, I don't wash it. I don't know why. It's a thing for me. Just, well, look it. All right, so I'm going to try to piece this video together because it is so random. I can't even remember what I filmed, what I didn't film of the day. I don't even know. So I'm going to go ahead and get it pieced together and get it uploaded while the meatloaf's cooking, because the meatloaf is going to take a while. So that's that. I think I picked the wrong meal for this night. I should have picked something else easier, but that's okay. All right, I will see you guys tomorrow. I hope you had a wonderful day. Thanks for watching, and until tomorrow, bye.